Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Siti Nur Qurratu Ain, binti Rosde. My metric number is 1172354. So, the topic I want to talk is the sustainable innovation of the wastewater treatment system. So, let's begin with the introduction.
With water shortage plaguing the world, water scarcity became one of the largest threats facing society today. Therefore, governments have begun to develop new projects and technologies to mitigate its effect on the world. Unlike the rest, water treatments present a sustainable short-term and long-term solution to water scarcity. Wastewater is the water used by residents and commercial or industrial establishments that has become too polluted for further use. It is also a valuable resource, especially with recurring droughts and water shortage in many areas of the world. Their pollutant load can cause serious environmental deterioration with direct impact on human health. One of the methods to treat wastewater is by using sewage treatment plant. Cities and towns have several systems in place to carry the wastewater from our homes, hotels, factories, and other establishments. The idea of innovation begins with wastewater goes to the sewage treatment plant where the wastewater is treated. Then it's deemed safe to release into other water resources. It goes to different stages where the wastewater is treated to remove physical, chemical, and biological contaminants present in it. The pre-treatment involves the sewage being sent through grids which remove solid waste such as metal cans, plastics, and papers. In primary treatment process, the sewage flows to the grid chamber very slowly so that the sandpapers and soil settle down the bottom. The sewage flows into settling tank or sedimentation tank where the solid waste like feces are allowed to settle down. Waste such as soaps, oil and grease rise to the top of wastewater. The wastewater of the bottom called sludge, while floatable waste called scum. Then the water left out is called clarified water. In the secondary treatment process, biological or organic waste are removed in aeration tank called biological process, where air blowers bubble air. The air bubbles in aeration tanks helps the aerobic bacteria to grow and fix the organic contaminants such as food waste, feces and other organisms. Then the mixtures flow into clarifier where the activated sludge settle out by gravity. The activated sludge produced along with the sludge produced in primary process is transferred into digester where decomposed by anaerobic bacteria. Biogas is produced in this process which can be used as fuel or can be used to produce electricity. The activated sludge then is left in the sand drying bed to dry. The remaining can be used as fertilizer or compost in agriculture sectors. In tertiary treatment process, the leftover wastewater is treated with chlorine to remove phosphorus compounds, nitrogen compounds, and bacteria to produce clean water. Clean water is one of the most important natural resources on the planet. However, wastewater contains many harmful substances and cannot be released back into the environment until it is treated. With the technology of sewage treatment plant, it will give benefit in restoring the water supply. The government in turn reduce the health risk associated with environmental pollution and reduce the water loss induced through water pollution. The energy production also can be produced. The gas produced during this anaerobic digestion process contains a large amount of methane, which is harvested and then burned to generate electricity. This energy can be used to power the wastewater treatment plants, making them self-sustainable. Thus, it helps lower the reliance on non-renewable energy sources such as fossil fuel, reducing a country's carbon footprint and country's expenditure on energy production. Lastly is fertilizer production. Any biodegradable material remaining is dried in drying lagoons and then turned into natural fertilizer. The resulting natural fertilizer is then used in agriculture sector, increasing crop yields. This decreases the use of chemical fertilizer that pollute the surrounding marine and surface ecosystem. In a summary, the combination of these benefits along with water production makes wastewater treatment a sustainable short and long-term solution to the world's water crisis, which will only increase as the world population increases. Wastewater, properly treated, is a source of water for many purposes. Good wastewater treatments allow the maximum amount of water to be reused instead of going to waste. Thus, the wastewater treatment is a fundamental to protect the health of many different ecosystems. I think that's all from me. Thank you.